So there's something very important to speak about, that people are spending lives living to achieve something, and they only realize they are pursuing something that doesn't make any sense by the time they pretty much achieve it. So what happens is society kind of tells you the way to go through life, in which pretty much everyone is living life on the terms of achieving some success in professional terms. So people on regular terms are living lives working for 40 years. And then we find this new possibility in which some people are diving and actually fulfilling their career in 5 to 10 years. But regardless of the option you take, by the time you finish it, in terms of achieving the end of this road, you realize that it was a lie to you that has been told, because you're living a life trying to get more money or trying to get your personal goals that you think you will be fulfilling you by the time you reach it. And you may realize when you get there that nothing really changes. Everything is the same. So you spend your life working for something that you come up to the end to understand it was a lie. You reach it, but nothing changes. And again, we can actually perceive this by thinking that 5 to 10 years ago, we were pursuing things that we thought would make us way better by the time we reach out to that point. And 5, 10 years in, nothing really changes. So it's pretty much the same. Don't think that when you reach the end point, it will be different, because it won't. So if we are living life based on lies, in which we're living for ourselves, and most people are just doing this, not really caring about anyone besides the ones they like or love, but it's pretty much a selfish society structure in which most people don't care about each other at all. And then you realize in the end it was all for nothing, and you question everything. So, what is actually something that can fulfill you? If it's not to achieve what you want, what is it? What is the purpose of us to be here? Why are we here? We don't know why, and we don't know for what. But actually answering these questions implies a very important thing for our lives. Because if we don't have goals in life, life doesn't have life in itself. So it's important for us to have our goals pretty much every time. And by the point we reach the goals we were searching for, we should just set new goals. But if you reach everything you wanted and nothing changed, what can really impact your life? If it really doesn't matter how much money you have, Because before you have money, you think by the time you have a lot of money, you'll be so happy because you can do so many things. But then you reach that point, you do those things. In the beginning, you enjoy it. It's really nice. It's a new, different life that you could never buy before, and now you can. But after this paradise phase, in which you just did everything that could be done, and now you're pretty much set up to the regular standardized life, regardless if it's rich life or not, you realize that when it comes from the top of the honeymoon experience, the beginning of the change, the first couple months maybe, then you just come back to the base again. So why even try to reach there? What's the point? I'm not trying to make people give up on what they're going for. That's not the point. The point is that I actually found something that fulfills me, and probably the same applies for everyone, way more than actually aiming for our personal goals, which is to aim for the goals that people want to achieve. Make those goals your goals too. So, what do I mean with this? The point for you to actually be happier and never stop to become more and more happy and fulfilled is to empower people to do what they want to do in their lives. Because there will always be more and more people that you can eventually reach out, or they reach out to you to get some backup on their journey in some way. And as long as you're providing value to others, you start to understand that when you reach goals for others, it feels good as it is for you, but you have more feelings around it. You have this love that you're sharing with others, caring about others. All of these things you can have an experience that is an extra compared to what you have if you're just fulfilling yourself and your goals. So actually, this really changes the things for everyone. As long as we're here for all people that are around us and we effectively want them to succeed and achieve pretty much what we achieve for ourselves, that's when actually things start to become way better. And looking at those people succeeding, smiling at you, and being so glad that they actually realize they can achieve what they dream about and they thought to be impossible. This is an experience that cannot be replicated in any other way. You know, it may be nice for you to go on vacations. Now imagine if you were going and you were just paying to people to go with you, to provide them the experience. And it's their first time in such environment. They're there just like kids. They're really passionate about it. They're loving the experience. It's heaven for them. And you being there with them actually so close, you can feel what they feel. So you become what they are in the moment because you feel all of this. And this pretty much fulfills you in every single way. So all of these things can multiply how good you can feel. The people you back up, you empower to succeed and help on their journey. Each person that you can make them successful in their own way. You make yourself a little bit more successful as well. And you feel and share with them all these feelings that they're experiencing. So I find this the best thing that I actually got to work with in my life. Because I was lucky enough to pretty much achieve everything that I wanted earlier than most people. But just because I believe it was possible. And back then, when I just started to work, just like everyone else, I was seeing these people out there, very young, with a lot more money than what most people can even get on a lifetime working. And I knew there was a way out. And that's what I pursued. But now it's not about myself anymore. It's about what the others want. Because that's what really makes me happy right now. Because after you reach everything that you really wanted, you either kind of fall off because you have nothing else to achieve, or you find something new for you to go and conquer.